What's up, guys? It's Caliber here,
And the Beast.
And I'm Sarah.
and it is Modmouth. And Beast is in a new location for right now.
Yes, I am.
Where you at, brother?
I'm in Kokomo, Indiana.
What you doing out there?
I'm here watching Magic Ninja Entertainment Attack of the Ninjas concert. Yeah.
That's awesome. Alright, so for my Modmouth, I am going to be doing a review of the Limitless version 2 Classic Box Mod. That is a mouthful. It is definitely a mouthful. Alright, so first thing I have to say about this is I'm loving it. I love the size of it. I love the weight. It's a lot heavier than my Voopoo drag. It's a lot bigger than my Voopoo drags in terms of right here and right here, but the Voopoo drag is just looks like it's a slight bit taller, but the Voopoo drag is definitely more narrow, and I pointed that out in my first video that I did of this, of the unboxing. Love the resin panels. Gonna go ahead and see if my autofocus will be a dream today. It doesn't look like it wants to. No, but as you can tell, it's not really, there's not really any gaps. This is maybe a small gap on this side. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see that. Small gap, but it's nothing too bad. Not as bad as the Voopoo drag. Screen, OLED screen. It's pretty sharp. You're not going to be able to see it because of the new Skype update, I can't control my settings, so, and I can't like turn down my white balance or darken the image any than what it already is because they took away my fucking settings. Thanks, Skype. Instead of moving forward, you're going backwards. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the way we can actually do this little where my screen is just as big as their screen. But you took out my manual controls, and that pisses me off. And I think it pisses off her, too, because she uses the manual controls a lot. But back on track. It is a sharp screen. It's OLED. And I can't remember the price point of this. It's actually a fairly cheap box mod. You can buy extra plates for it, so they're interchangeable. Both of them come off. Obviously, this side's going to have nothing, it's just there, and then this side is gonna where your batteries are gonna go. Now, one thing I was fearful of with this mod is I was fearful that the way the terminals are set up, it was gonna rip my battery casings, but it didn't. Let's see. Okay, I thought I had a slight nick in my plate, but nope, that was just juice. Juice is everywhere. One con with this, the Dead Rabbit, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Dead Rabbit does not sit flush. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to grab the RDA off my Voopoo drag, which is the loop RDA. This is going to look funny. I know the Dead Rabbit has a slightly longer 510 pin, so we shall see if this one sits any flush. And it also sits cockeyed with the Dead Rabbit. Okay, so that sits flush. There you go. Yeah, that sits flush. Alright, let's go put that back on my drag because this is actually the drag setup that I paired together. That's the beauty about vaping. Since this is Modmouth, I'm going to go ahead and say that. This is the beauty about vaping. You can mix and match whatever the hell you want and not give a damn. If something doesn't work well or you don't like it, well, it's modular. You can switch out pieces.
Yeah.
So my two go-to RDAs is the Dead Rabbit, and as of right now, the Loop. Although the dead rabbit might change in the future when I get the drop dead, I may end up liking that a little bit more than the dead rabbit itself. So it's hard. It's a hard hitting mod. It's nothing too ridiculous. I mean, obviously, if I turn the watts up, obviously it'll hit a lot harder. But for 75 watts on a standard hit setting, that's where it's at. It's not bad. What else can I say about it? Well, to me, aside from the dead rabbit not sitting flush, other than that, to me the mod's kind of flawless. But that's my opinion. It's subjective. You guys may not like this mod. I happen to like it. I love. Huh?
But it's not juice. You called it flawless.
I see where you went there. I always love when she comes in with those little puns. We need more of those for Modmouth. Believe it or not, so being this is Modmouth, believe it or not, Flawless is not only a juice company, but it is also the company that makes the tugboat mods.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. That's where tugboats came from. And a lot of people, believe it or not, get Flawless and Limitless mixed up. Jay Hayes gets those two companies mixed up all the time. If you actually watch his videos.
So, if you put flawless juice in a tugboat thingy, then you have something that will rival the Titanic?
Probably.
Alright.
But, no. The mod, it doesn't really have too many flaws for me. A little rattle here and there, but I've heard worse. I've seen worse. That's one thing I have to say about this mod. Listen. No fucking rattle. I don't know if you're gonna be able to. You can kind of hear that. But, if I had to give it, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. Just because, to me, it's not the best mod that's out there, or the best mod that I've had. I mean, I have a few mods that, to me, scale to 10. But that's just my personal opinion, and it's my preference. All of this is subjective. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Easy. I mean, that's pretty fucking high to rate a mod. 7.5. Now, some of my mods may not actually be 10s, but in my eyes, they are 10s. So, 7.5, I like it. Let's see. What else can we talk about? We have any vape drama?
No, but Beast, how's that drop dead treating you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, got the gunmetal drop dead.
Come down a little bit with it.
Well, a little bit more. Okay, right there.
There
There it is. Anyway,
I like your tip.
you like the tip? The tip is
I
very
like
nice.
your tip.
It's even got the little Hell Vape little band on it. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
But no, I mean, what can I say about it? I mean, it's an RDA, so it's kind of like I can bring up like build quality. I mean, if you have a drop, it's a drop deck, and airflow, very reminiscent of the Dead Rabbits with slotted airflow or slanted airflow into the to go downwards into the barrel. So, I mean, it is a nice improvement that they did with the holes instead of the open slots. It makes it less harsh when if you do like a purge, a little less harsh, a little less leakage too as well. If you would like happen to tip the, yeah, exactly.
Well, I do want to talk on one thing real quick, and this should actually have been mentioned when you got the drop dead. But the biggest, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I'm going to mention it again, even if I did mention it. The biggest issue with the drop was it was not squonk friendly.
Right.
The
And that's
way the
just because the
airflow was set
airflow
up,
was
it
too
was
low.
not squonk friendly, and you'd have to rely on capillary action.
Yep. Um, this one gives it basically it's a drop that is able to be squonked. Basically, I mean, and the airflow is different. So, I mean, I'm gonna give it like a 6.5, probably a 7, maybe tops. I mean, and it's just because it's a fantastic RDA. I mean, like definitely on par with the drop and the dead rabbit, and it's put together. And I think that I'm giving it a lower rating only because again, I mean, it says what it is. It just there was, I don't know, I don't know, was looking for more innovation.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
just too much hype behind it.
right, and you know, say what they will, I guess. I mean, like, granted, like I said, my favorite RDA to date is the Dead Rabbit, and this one rivals that one just perfectly. It's just the basic difference, and the it's close tie with all three of them because it is part of the three because it's just the two put together. But to say that there is no room for innovation or anything, I think it's a little bit redundant, considering the fact that Tony B just came out with the Pulse X RDA, which I think is just an interesting thing. It's just different all the way. It's interesting. I want to check it out because I like the fact that it has a
Oh, the
top
RTA, not
score.
the mod.
Not the mod. The mod is just that's just I don't know why they did that. Um, but the RDA itself with the build pad, like the build deck, and the fact that it squonks from the top and then actually um, sucks back in through the bottom. That is genius. I mean, like it's actually very innovative.
If
So
it,
no,
Yeah,
actually, I've
but
seen reviews and it does work
but
pretty well.
Beast, here's the thing: it's
Huh.
not really innovation because pretty much the dead rabbit sucks the juice back in. So
It's not the part that I'm talking about. It's innovative with it comes out the top through that X pattern. It's like a spout
oh,
on the top of it to go over top the coils, and then the bottom hole is to suck the juice back in. There's a bottom
it
hole.
basically
I
makes a
think
mini.
I think Jay Hayes may have a few words for that because I believe his 502 shot juice out the top.
Did it?
Yeah, yeah, the 502 shot juice out the top.
I never got my hands on a 502. I wish I
No, he
did.
made them in limited run, and when I found out about it, it was too late. So, and
Yeah,
besides, it
likewise.
was fucking expensive. I think it
It's
was
true.
upper hand of 100.
I can see that. I mean, for a limited run, I mean, like, look how people talk about. You're talking about the tugboats earlier. Look how much they cost when they do their limited runs.
You ain't fucking lying about that. I do want to get my hands on a tugboat kit.
Yeah,
Personally,
it's
because I like building low, I want to get my hands on a tugboat parallel mod,
mm,
to parallel
nice.
box mod. I
Yeah,
think that would be honestly perfect for me.
yeah,
A lot of people
absolutely.
like I seen two guys. Here's some ignorance in the vape community for you. That I seen this about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
These two guys, they were a mix of things. They were cigarette reviewers, vape reviewers. They were
everything. All right.
yeah, pretty much everything.
Hosh posh. Gotcha.
But they had gotten their hands on a tugboat parallel mod, and they're
I'm
like,
sorry. I just found something that is beast all the way. So I looked up the 502 because I was curious. It's $125.
Yeah.
One of these reviews, it's a 5-star review, says my wife still doesn't know what I paid for it.
Oh Lord.
But it has like all like 5-star reviews. Pretty awesome.
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, you also
Jay
have to
Hayes
be
makes good
careful
product.
because he did have people try to clone his device.
Mm, that's true.
They're no longer being produced, so you got to watch out because you never know, that might be a clone.
It's
Yeah.
sold out, but
Oh.
its initial
Okay,
price.
well if it's
was-
sold out, then yeah, that was from his original trial run.
Nice.
I think you should make more. Jay Hayes, make more.
Yes. He said it was really expensive for him. That's why it was so expensive to buy.
Well, yeah,
it
because-
But I
has
can believe it.
jammies inside to make it possible to squonk from top and bottom while raising squonk. It will shut off the top parts to suck back the remainder of the juice from the well.
Well,
Oh.
the reason it was so expensive is because they had to have a custom tool made for that, for the way that's set up.
I mean, it
Oh,
was
for the-
97% leak proof.
Nice.
The
So,
only,
I mean,
I would honestly, if I could, I would get it just to learn how to build vertical coils.
Right.
Because that's what the 502 is. It's a vertical coil. I think he got. I could be wrong on this. I may have misheard this wrong. I think he got his idea from the. I think it's the 454. There's another RDA or something.
Hmm.
So, but the airflow is really fucking cool because the way it's set up, it's 99.9% leak proof.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Because it has this weird fucking channel. He explained it. Dude's a fucking mad scientist. The way him and this other guy designed this thing. It has some like sort of fucking air channel that the airflow comes in through. It's fucking wicked.
That's nice.
He filled that entire thing in one of his videos. He filled that entire thing up, turned it sideways, no juice,
Wow.
no fucking juice, and I'm like, that is the RDA for me. Even though my ass doesn't know how to build vertical coils. Now I had a lot of RDAs, and my two favorite for squonking has to be the Dead Rabbit and the Athena. Athena's top airflow is sort of like the Dead Rabbit. The airflow on the Athena was set up weird. I really should use that mod more, but I need new batteries. My batteries are old, and I don't feel comfortable using them anymore. That's why, if you guys see, I stopped using my mechanicals and started using dual 18650, dual 2700s, and just went with that, and single 2700s with the pulse. So that's why I stopped using this, because my batteries, once you get the average lifespan for a battery, here's a little tip for you guys. Average lifespan for an 18650 is about 6 months. 6 months to a year. You don't want to use them anymore after that, even though I did. But that's the reason why I got this set right here that's in this mod. And where are my other batteries? Up here they are. They're rewrapped. I rewrapped them, of course, because my battery wraps are getting tore. But these are brand new sets. And I thought to myself one day, it's like I'm trying everything to avoid blowing myself up. It's like, get new fucking batteries. Although you should, how long have you had your dual 18650s for, Beast?
No, actually, I need to get new ones. I haven't really used anything with the. I've been rocking this so many times. I just got a whole new sets of 2700s right now.
You got some juice, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't know where I put it at. It's over in the bag, but it's called Grape Nom Nom.
That's awesome. Beast loves his grape
it's really
stuff.
good.
He really
I do.
should. He should try Purple Drink. That is, it's like a grape soda, but it's like a grape soda candy.
Ooh, nice.
It's got like that grape candy taste. It doesn't taste like actual grapes, but it's got that grape soda flavor.
Nice.
So it's really good. I loved it. I think it was made by Big F and Deal. It's a good company.
Oh.
Cheap juice.
Yeah.
I think it was like $25 a bottle for 120 of that. I think they may have went up on the price. I think it's like $35, which still isn't bad.
Mm,
So I'm still on the infused shark bite. And the reason I'm still on this is because here's the thing, guys. Juice, especially down here, is expensive because we have parish tax, state tax, and I think federal tax. So we get taxed 3 different times.
wow.
So what I end up doing
Mm,
is obviously getting a bottle of juice, and then I'll get some of this Humco glycerin, and I'll just cut my juice with that, and I get pretty much 2 bottles out of it.
that's good.
And I still have never finished a bottle of juice.
No,
Oh, wow.
This bottle right here, I've used this much of it now, because I vape like a freight train.
But I don't have anything else to say. What about you two?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm good.
What?
But I think Beast vapes less than what I do.
Yeah, I probably do.
I notice he conserves bottles of juice a lot easier, or a lot longer.
I do.
He conserves his juice. Because he'll even tell you juice is expensive.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's expensive.
But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to S13_the Beast. And don't forget to subscribe to Terror Storm. Anyways, guys, this is Storm Family signing out.